A 2.5 kVA single phase transformer is designed to have an induced EMF of 2.5 volts per turn. Calculate the number of primary and secondary turns and the full load current of the primary and secondary windings. A 25 kVA single phase transformer is designed to have an induced EMF of 2.5 volts per turn. Calculate the number of primary and secondary turns and full load current of the primary and secondary winding. Okay, so we have our diagram representing the transformer, and the question says we should calculate for primary number of turns, secondary number of turns, and then primary current, secondary current. That is N1, N2, I1, I2. I hope you are following. And in the diagram we have our V1, which is 2500. We have F representing frequency, which is 60 Hz. And then we have V2, which is the secondary voltage, which is 250. And then the transformer is connected to a load. So we have our I1, which is the primary current, and then our I2, which is the secondary current. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel. Okay, so let's move on. So first of all, we start with our primary number of turns, which is N1. So solution A, our N1, we use the formula V1 over V per turn, that is the voltage per turn. So our V1 is 2500 volts over the V per turn is what? 2.5 volts per turn. So when you divide 2500 by 2.5, we are going to get 1000 turns. So our N1 is what? 1000 turns. Okay, so let's move on to the secondary number of turns, or our N2. So N2 is also equals V2 over V per turn, that is the voltage per turn. So our V2 is 250 volts over 2.5 volts per turn, or V per turn. And when you divide 250 by 2.5, we are going to get 100 turns. So the turns ratio, which is N1 over N2, is equal to 1000 over 100, which is 10 over 1, which is 10:1. So our turns ratio is equal to 10:1. So let's move on with the solution B. So we are to calculate for the primary current, which is I1. So we use the formula VA, which represents the rated power, over V1, which is the primary voltage. So our VA is 25,000 over 2500, which is our V1, that is the primary voltage. And when you divide 25,000 by 2500, we are going to get 10. amps since we are calculating for current. Okay, then our secondary current, that is the I2, we use the formula VA, which represents the rated power of the transformer, over V2, that is the secondary voltage. So we have 25,000 divided by 250. So when you divide 25,000 by 250, we are going to get 100 amps. So the current transformation ratio is I1 over I2, which is equal to 10 amps over 100 amps. This is also equal to 1 over 10, which is 1:10. So our tens ratio is 10:1, and then our current ratio is also 1:10. Our I1, which is the primary current, is 10 amps, and then our secondary current, which is I2, is 100 amps. The same way our N1, which is the primary number of tens, is 1000 tens. Our N2, which is the secondary number of tens, is also 100 tens. Thank you so much for watching.